Hey church, it's been a bit, but it is good to be back here. We took a break for the holidays, and I was gone for a Sunday after that as I went up to northern Minnesota and was a part of developing young leaders. And so it's good though. It's good to be back into this rhythm of this weekly video blog that we're doing where we dissect a little bit, we dive deeper into what the message was from that Sunday, and we answer questions that you might have had about the text or about what was said, and we learn and we grow together. And so I'm excited to be jumping back in, and I hope you are as well. And we've been in this series now for a couple of weeks where we're really trying to pick apart what it means to be a real follower of Jesus Christ. Not some lackadaisical thing, not some, hey, I believe he's a good guy and that he taught some really neat things, but believing in Jesus and following him in such a way that it makes a difference in my life and in the lives around me, the ones that I love and I care about, and even all the way throughout my community. A faith that makes a difference. What is that like? Because if we don't have a faith that makes a difference for myself or for others, what difference does it make? Why would we bother going to church on Sundays? Why do we bother spending all that time with those people that are sometimes hard to love? Because there are people, just like in any family, that are difficult and we don't always get along with everybody. And so why would we do all that if it doesn't really make a difference? And it does make a difference if you are a follower, I promise. So we've been in this series now for a couple weeks, like I said, and we've been working as a springboard from Luke chapter 9. And the main verse that we're honing in on here is Luke 9, verse 23, which says, and this is Jesus speaking to his disciples, he says, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. For whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. For what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses or forfeits himself?" And that passage, Luke 9:23 through 25, it convicts me every single time I read through that. Every time God is talking to me saying, Nate, there is a place of your life where you have not died to yourself. A place that you need to give up what you think you've got going on in order to serve me, in order to let me live through you and give you power in places that you have not had power to live and work and do things. Even if you think you've had that power, you don't. And so I wanted to work us through this series. It's a great series, and we're meeting on Wednesday nights too for an extra in-depth Bible study about this very thing. And so that happens tonight. And if you haven't been making a practice of coming out for these last couple of weeks, it's not too late. You are invited. We're going to start right at 6 o'clock with a meal. And so you don't even have to cook or clean up or anything. You just come, enjoy the meal, enjoy a good study, learn about what it means to really be a follower of Jesus Christ. Not simply some fan or somebody who's cheering Jesus on or thinking, yeah, he's a pretty cool guy, but a follower. Somebody that has a difference in their life made for Jesus. So that happens tonight, beginning at 6 o'clock. And we're going to carry this series on for about 4 more weeks, and then we're going to have another series that we're going to do the same thing. We're going to dovetail it right in here really, really well with another Bible study and another sermon series, and it's going to have to deal with removing the idols from our hearts, things that we place above Jesus, above God in our lives, that we give them credence or them a say in our lives where we don't give God a say, and we should be. And so this is going to be a total of about 13 weeks, and we're going to work through this whole process. And I hope by the end, you're going to be at a place where you can really sense a change, sense a movement in your heart and in your life of what God is doing in and through you, for your family, for your loved ones, for your community around you, because that's what this is all about. It's about building God's kingdom here. Until next time, be a witness.